to make your money back. As far as this business, Robert Kiyosaki likes to call this the business for the average Joe. Because you can actually put 365 in a short amount of time, make your money back and continue making profit. Whereas you don't have to wait 2 or 3 years for your McDonald's to start making you a profit. And I'm going to go ahead and click back a slide, I'll go ahead and click forward. How we make our money is a thing called cycles. As far as a cycle, you're actually looking at one right here. Let's say we put 6 personal people put in. The blue circles are going to represent those personal people you put in. What I like about this concept, it is a team building concept. As you're going to see here, one person has put in 3 here, one person's put in 1 here, and one person's put in 2 here. Not necessarily your effort, but your team's effort. And that's a cycle. When the first 8 weeks you're involved with this company, you get $200 a cycle. After that 8 weeks, you get $100 a cycle. And as far as cycles, you're going to kind of see how that grows. Getting paid, get paid, get paid, get paid. As far as our personal mentor to this team, Randy Webb, like I said, within the 7 months he's been involved in this, he's made $250,000 in revenue. Just like this, building up a team where we're all trying to become as insignificant to our income. Like I mentioned with the owner of the hospital, he's insignificant to his income. No matter where he's at, he's still getting paid the same pay based off of those efforts of the people he has in the hospital. So he's insignificant to his income. Like I said, if he's sick, he's still making money. 30-30, this is going to be the first way you start making money in your sleep. This is not necessarily going to be you putting 30 people in on each side by yourself. This is going to be your team growing in there. When you reach this particular rank, you may get a $500 check every month on the 15th, and then you also, your cycle bonuses, those cycles I was talking about, to get a little bit more. You get a little bit more for those cycles, excuse me. 90-90, this slide's actually old. You get a $2,000 residual check here. 90 on your left, 90 on your right. This is not necessarily you putting in 90 people, it's just your company growing to there. Or your organization, excuse me, growing in 90-90. When you refer 4 people and you help them get their 4 people, you get what's called car qualified for a silver BMW of your choice. This is a pretty big deal. Of course, how it works is you actually have a silver BMW, or you choose a BMW from a $600 payment will take care of a 5 Series and below. You own it, the company makes a payment on it. Just another perk, or I guess you say promotion, for being part of this. Randy Webb, the gentleman I talked to, he actually completed this or got his BMW within 25 days. So this is definitely, as hard as you want to work this deal, you're definitely going to see the benefits from that. There's a few people on our team. A lot of these people will be in Abilene, Texas. A few will be in another place. This is actually the guy that personally got me in. His name is Anthony Dobson. See him next to his BMW. This is going to be Randy Webb on the left, and actually a gentleman, Tim Watson, on the right with their BMWs. You're going to see Timothy LaBuglio, a gentleman out of Minot, North Dakota. Timothy, think about him, he makes about $18,000 a year from his military salary, and with his business he's driving about a $54,000 car. This is going to be his big brother, Tony LaBuglio, next to his BMW, and this is just going to be a picture we took when our team was a little bit young. We got our 2 BMWs, and that's actually a Maserati that somebody on the team owns in the middle. Almost done here. This is Charles King, is a professor that studies network marketing businesses. He actually made this graph for us for the formulation, concentration, momentum, stability. As far as formulation, that's where most network marketing businesses fail. If they're not making about $50 million in revenue, Charles King says stay away from them. Momentum and stability, these are going to be household names that you're already familiar with. You're going to have Mary Kay, Avon, Cincy, Amway, Quickstar, Prepaid Legal, household names that you already know about. As far as WorldVentures, where we're at right now, we're in the concentration stage and we're just starting to hit momentum. The reason this is a big deal is because not a lot of people know about WorldVentures yet. This is probably the first time you're hearing about WorldVentures, and we're getting in on the ground level. Like literally, we're starting. Like I like to use the equivalent is we're seeing it when Facebook was still weird. Like we're seeing it when Facebook was still weird, and then of course you fast forward 6 or 7 years, everyone has a Facebook. So you're getting in on the ground level with this deal. I guarantee you, if you went out to where you're at right now, you shout WorldVentures, 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 nobody will understand what you're saying. This is going to be an income disclosure statement. This is going to just talk about a few of the ranks that are available or you can hit in this company. Of course, the rank that most people are looking at is 3 letters, IMD. IMD is International Marketing Director. The average annual for an International Marketing Director is $607,000. So pretty much the company is paying you $607,000 to be average. Very big deal. As far as there's a percentage down here that says 76.94%. The reason we have that percentage in our income disclosure statement is because 76% of people fail this business. And you might ask, why do people fail this business? It's because people quit. See, this is not a job, so nobody's going to fire you. But it's like anything. If you quit anything early, you're not going to see any benefits of it. If you quit your job, you're not going to make any money. It's the same deal with this. If you quit, you're not going to see any benefits from it. Then you might ask yourself, is the only way you can quit, then why do people quit? People quit because they get their feelings hurt. See, you're going to get a no. What a lot of people do when they see this awesome concept, they run and tell their broke brother-in-law. And their broke brother-in-law says, this is stupid. And they hit a brick wall. And then, you know what most people do? Quit. So as far as this, you're going to get your feelings hurt. But the deal about it is, you shouldn't let people, like I said once again, and we don't take the opinion of broke people. If you don't like the car that they drive, or the house that they live in, or the lifestyle that they live, don't take their advice. If your broke brother-in-law is giving you financial advice, look at what is your broke brother-in-law really doing. So for as far as us, they're just telling you why people quit this business. This is my office. Timing and placement. I'm definitely going to go ahead and try to help y'all understand this, because when I sat down with Anthony or Anthony sat down with me, I didn't understand this. Say you're seeing this today. I'm actually doing this video for my uncle. He's involved as well. Let's say you might be in the same mindset that I was. And this is awesome. I'm travel and money. I don't really see a bad side of this. But for some reason, you don't get involved today. Let's say my uncle shows Bob tonight, or shows Bob tomorrow. And Bob says, 365, bro, I'm all in. I spent that last 1 month on a beer tab. I got it. Let's go ahead and get started. Of course, you decide, hey, I want to get involved with this travel deal. And so you get back in. Bob was technically on the team before you were. Even though you've seen the presentation, before Bob did, Bob got all in at that moment. So you put in 2 people here, Bob puts in 3 people here, but then Bob finds Jen down here. And Jen absolutely just murders the deal. She puts in 300 people this year. Do you benefit off of that? The answer is no. The reason not, like I said, Bob was on the team, and so Bob's going to benefit off the team's efforts because you weren't on the team yet. So as far as me, I would personally say, if you like what you're seeing just a little bit, if you're intrigued just a little bit, lock yourself a position in. Especially on the fastest growing team, you're going to have a good position. I'm going to tell you a real life example, my buddy Nick. Nick's absolutely done nothing with his business right now. He's the first person I got signed up. Nick has about 36 people in him right now. What does that really mean? That means he's halfway to a $32,000 income and he's done absolutely nothing. He just found a good friend that was willing to work hard for him. So that's why I said a position on this team is valuable. So I'm almost done here. One thing I'm going to mention, I'm just go ahead and talk about being at the right place at the right time, because I know my uncle feels like that. Being at the right place at the right time, and I can go ahead and tell y'all are at the right place at the right time. Me, as far as getting started with this concept, I thought about the people that Mark Zuckerberg showed Facebook. Didn't know this before I got involved with the company. Mark Zuckerberg actually he invited 7 people to show them Facebook, and only really 2 showed up. And you know how much those 2 are worth now? They're worth $3.4 billion. And the other 5, they're probably mad. Probably socking themselves every day. Probably on Facebook right now. They were all at the right place at the right time, but the 2 showed up and the other 5 didn't. And so I can definitely tell y'all you're at the right place at the right time right now. If you like what I'm seeing, if you like what you're seeing, excuse me, go ahead and get all in. It's not weird if you like it. A lot of people do. Residual income is a big deal right now. Like I said, most people are making their money by trading hours for dollars. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, my uncle's going to go ahead and show more people. I'm going to go ahead and probably do this video for more people. But he's giving you his best position available right now. So if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and get back with my uncle. Go ahead and find out how you can go ahead and get you some residual income in your life. As I like to say, we're gonna build this thing with you or without you. But definitely, I know we would like to have you on the team. We would like, if you're looking for us, we're definitely looking for you. If you're looking for another option, we're definitely looking for people that are motivated and have the desire to go ahead and get started. So, thank you, appreciate the time. Uncle, I'll see you later on, man. I'm out.
Give Pops some props. Later.